Yeah, this is the week report video. Yeah, we're using the boot again. Oh yeah, by the way, if you didn't even notice, check. Does mind you of anything? Okay, so now the turning like something in my head to something. Well, we'll just begin this video by saying, man, this sucks. You know, like the point where you wanna get like an item or whatever, but then like you need to grind for like 10 hours in order to get it. Yeah, kind of like at this point, it feels like I wanna like fall asleep, but at the same time I'm awake. You know, it's like I wanna rest, but then like you can't rest. So weird, but my mind will just continue. So now, I think I'm gonna turn like from in my head to like someday. Okay, so let's begin properly. For turning it from I'm thinking about it in my head, right, to like turning this thing someday I'm gonna do it to today. What are those things gonna be doing? So for an update, I already like did all the muscle memory because like all the things that I was doing earlier, like you know like studying for math and everything, that was all like muscle memory because I think I already mentioned it in the other video. For now, I have like the muscle memory, which is like the foundation. Can finally like move up and actually like make progress in these things. So now, I already like planned auto learning projects earlier this week, so that should be already like have the blueprints. And the only reason I didn't like finish planning with them was because I didn't like have the muscle memory for that. I didn't know how to do anything. It's like planning for something you know you don't know about. For now, I know about it, but I should be able to like just finish the auto learning. Like 80% of the work already done, anyways. So the projects, like those were actually they were actually made right just last week, but I can do them like 2 days. Like actually, I can get through them by 2 days. Should be easy. I don't know, like it's objectively easier than kind of like depends on like what level you're at, because like how good you are. Like for example, I don't know, like I don't know, let's just use the Dead Cells analogy. Like when you were new, right? Like zero BC. Zero BC was super, but it was actually very difficult because you didn't know how to do anything. But then compared to like three boss cells, right? Three boss cells was more objectively more difficult than like when you're playing with zero boss cells because well, it is a much more difficult stage, but it's like relatively it is easier compared to like when you play with zero boss cells because when you play with zero boss cells you have zero experience, you have like zero tools, you have zero like meta rules, you have nothing. But like when you're playing with three boss cells, like the difficulty of the game is harder, but then you are just stronger. For relatively, it's actually easier. So that's how it feels. It feels like I'm on like still feels like I'm on like zero boss cells. So what I'm gonna be doing for the auto learning projects. So I already know I want to be focusing on to just name them. It should just be communication, entrepreneurship, which is just the business things. The school, which is just all my subjects, except for English because I know it's gonna take a while. For I only have like 1 week left. I'm not gonna spend a whole week on English. And social, that's one. The other one, that's four. Yeah, and so like table, which is the whole other concept I'm tell you about. Oh yeah, for 4 plus school for 5 things. The things where I want to do like 10. I don't know whether. Oh yeah, people like it's just like one day after Christmas, I think. Like people are still like blowing up fireworks. So seeing that sound. So now continuing on, right? That's what I'm gonna be doing. Postals. Okay, for yeah. So I'm gonna do them all in like 2 days, and then pivot from there. Yeah, it seems good enough. For now, to actually like give them hours. For the math, I wanna give it 8 hours. The chemistry, chemistry. It's like pretty simple. You just need to just understand the concepts. And if it's not really difficult, you just need to put time into them. So I'm gonna put that one to 4 hours on like math. I wanna put that's like 4 hours, 4 hours, like 8 hours into them. So that's for the 8 and 4, which is already like 20 hours. Okay, school. The business, obviously, I want to put in like 8 hours for that one. Okay, so I've already 20 for the 80, so like 32 hours. Okay, for that use table for social. I'm gonna. No, communication as well. I totally forgot about that one. So I'm just gonna. I just have enough time for the level. Like, so we're doing table one. So I'm just gonna do communication. I'm doing like 8 hours, 40 hours. 40 hours in 2 days, which is 24, and I won't be able to sleep. 2 days. And I could do it. It's like 24, which is like 48 hours. And 40 hours. 8 hours of sleeping. It's like a 2-day time period. I mean, I could. I mean, realistically, like when it comes to like 12 o'clock, I just run out of energy and just fall asleep. So I don't really have anybody can just like wake me up. If I have a sister, she's useless, so she's not gonna do anything. She's not gonna assist you. So how am I gonna do this? And I guess I'm gonna have to just rely on making it irreversible. That's how I'm gonna have to make some the energy to do all these. I really wanna have like I only have like 1 week left. If I really wanna have like a nice buffer zone to like do more with my time. Okay, so that was the first thing, right? 40 hours, 2 days. It's 2 days starting now because it's really like 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. right now. It's like 1:30. It's time face is gonna be like 2 p.m. Okay, so now with that, right? The next thing would be then weekly. I already put like the hours, 40 hours. The deadline is like 48 hours from right now. That is the deadline. Okay. So now making it irreversible. How can I make it irreversible? So to make it irreversible, I need to like post like an update. I just want to post an update like starting the second I finish the video. Let's say 0 to 40 and just wanna keep on posting on there. That's how I can make all of these things irreversible. And also like show just an example. Okay, this is going to be. I also make like a video idea. That's also pretty great. Okay, yeah, that's good. I would like to make sure I actually do this thing. I think like the best approach would be to start with the things. Well, start with like the business first, and after that, say what like communication. And I do the school things later, because like she like the business and stuff, school things. So I have to right now. I have to do these. Okay, for that's I'm gonna make it irreversible. I just make it a video idea. Simple. What am I gonna call this video idea then? I call it. I don't even have like a good name. Grinding. Nah, nah, that's a bad name. Good. No. Someday to the day. Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be something along those lines, like someday to today, or I'm thinking about it to turning something to today. I think I'm just gonna name it something like that, or I'm just gonna name it that. So the name doesn't have to be like amazing. Okay, so that's how I'm making. Now the three I'm making of that, I'm gonna like title the post. And what does zero drafting look like in this thing? All the auto learning projects. Zero drafting looks like doing all the outputs for like this auto learning, right? Of like parts to it, of like the muscle memory, where like you had to like build like the initial skills. For example, learning a language, you need to know like basic words, the verbs, congregations, like you say I am, you are, they are, she isn't, like how to like use negative and things like that. Like the boring things, right? After I finish the boring things, you can actually create projects. So I'm gonna just like do the outputs, 2 out of the 10 outputs. I'm gonna like 20% of the output I'm gonna do anyways. Simple. If I know what that sort of thing looks like for all of them. Yeah, that's about everything. I'm not sure if I mentioned the deadline, but just in case, like the deadline, if like 2 days from today, and like by the end of tomorrow, I should be done with. Well, I should be done with the finance and also the communication. Yeah, I should be done with all of those by the end of today. That's about it.